Faces in the wallpaper. I moved into the apartment on a rainy Thursday. It wasn't much, a single bedroom on the third floor, with creaking pipes and windows that rattled when the wind hit them, but it was cheap, and for once in my life, I wanted silence. The landlord, a thin man with yellowed teeth, handed me the keys and said something strange as I signed the papers. "Don't peel the wallpaper. It's part of the building's charm." I laughed. I thought he was joking. He wasn't. The wallpaper was old, a pale floral design, faded with age, curling a little near the corners, the kind of pattern that made your eyes blur if you stared too long, vines looping endlessly. Petals forming shapes that never quite made sense. That first night, I sat on the floor with a cup of tea, listening to the rain. The apartment was quiet, too quiet, and then I noticed something. On the wall opposite me, one of the vines seemed to form a face, two dark ovals for eyes, a faint curve for a mouth. I blinked. It was gone, just the pattern again. I told myself it was nothing, just my imagination, the lighting, maybe the tea, but the next morning, I saw it again. Only this time, it was different. The mouth was smiling. Days passed, the face became familiar. I caught myself glancing at it every time I walked by. Sometimes I swore it had changed. Other times, I thought there were more, faint faces, half hidden in the curves of the vines, always watching. Any evening, my friend Maya came over. We sat on the couch, sharing wine, talking about how I finally had a place that was quiet. She frowned. "Your wallpaper's creepy," she said. I laughed, relieved she could see it too. Then she stood up and touched it. Her smile vanished. She pulled her hand back fast, eyes wide. "It's warm," she whispered, "like skin." She refused to sit near that wall after that. When she left, I checked it myself. The wallpaper felt normal, dry, cold. But later that night, when I brushed past it in the dark, I swear it pulsed, like something was breathing behind it. The days blurred together. I started hearing soft noises, a whisper, like paper rubbing against paper. It came from inside the walls. At first, it sounded like wind, then, like words. My name. I recorded it once, placed my phone near the wall and let it run while I tried to sleep. The next morning, I played it back. Static, and under the static, a sound. Like someone crying, then, laughter, a woman's voice, faint and broken. I stopped the recording. Deleted it, but that laugh stayed in my head. One night, around 3 a.m., I woke to a ripping sound. Something was tearing. I turned on the lamp. A section of wallpaper above the headboard had peeled back. Behind it wasn't plaster. It was dark, wet-looking, and under the paper, something moved, a slow shift, like muscle under flesh. I pressed my hand against it, warm, and then, it pushed back. I screamed, ripped my hand away, blood smeared across my palm, small cuts, like paper slices. When I looked again, the wallpaper was flat, perfect, as if nothing had happened. I stopped sleeping in the bedroom after that, started keeping all the lights on. I thought maybe I was losing my mind, stress, exhaustion, something, until I found the article. The building used to be a sanatorium. Back in the 1930s, there was a fire, killed dozens of patients. They said most were never found. The owners rebuilt, covered everything up, every room redecorated, every wall repainted. It clicked in my head then. The landlord's warning, "Don't peel the wallpaper." Because maybe it wasn't wallpaper, maybe it was painted over them. That night, I couldn't help it. I went to the wall, I pressed my ear against it. Whispers filled my head, dozens of voices, crying, laughing, begging. One of them whispered clear as day, "Let us out." I ran to the kitchen, grabbed a knife, and I started cutting, peeling strips of paper away, revealing something soft, red, and glistening underneath. The faces were there, real faces, pressed into the wall, mouths open, eyes blind and wet, and as I stood frozen, one of them moved. Its lips formed words I couldn't unhear, "Thank you." Then the others joined in, hundreds of them, a chorus of voices echoing through the room, whispering, screaming, "Thank you." When the landlord came by the next morning, he found the door open, the lights were all off. The wallpaper was freshly replaced, and the walls looked normal again, except for one new face, near the headboard, eyes wide, mouth open, still screaming. They say the new tenant moved in last week. She called the landlord to complain, said the wallpaper looked strange, like it was watching her.